teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Turner trying to create good field position. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So FIU's offense comes on the field to open this game. Get a matchup on paper, Kirk, that really seems to favor this dominant defense. And unless this offense can do something special, it feels like yards and first downs are going to be hard to come by today.
What this defense does it. Good job of is negating any ability at all to run the football. Puts you in obvious passing situations, and then they turn it loose and get after the quarterback. I feel bad for the offensive line and especially the quarterback today.
They'll try the right here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Eludes a tackle. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the 3rd down conversion.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
First down here for this offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They're going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offense...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
We'll call for the fair catch here. So Penn State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's look at the impact players in this game here. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Back to pass. It's Aller. He lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down after that completion. Movement here from the tight end. Play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. Oh, and he shanked it. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Breaks free. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Players are down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They got him down out near the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Dropping back, it's Aller. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. FUB bootlegs here. Pass rush closing in. Cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Can he make it to the marker? Change of direction. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. He shreds the tackle. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Back to throw. It's Eller. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Oh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Now comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 32 yards out. He's got it. No problem. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive. We at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Dawson. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
Yeah, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Dawson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking downfield. It's Jenkins. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle plainly made down at the 13-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. The offense will take their first hit out of the half. A tough strategy here. And the field goal unit comes out there and check the down mark. Being spurred down. Does the coach think it's 4th down? He got it. The field goal's good. The game is now tied.
And And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play. So now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Trying to find room. It's Allen. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Grab down the middle. It's Dawson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. To the air. It's Jenkins. With the catch, it's Dawson. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards?
Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Try the ground game here with the running back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Oh, they swarm them again.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Well, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny, I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, FIU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. It leads 17-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking for some space. It's Singleton. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You've got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Allen. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The pass rush gets home.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pocket breaking down. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark. And Indy Lions will have to kick it away. About to punt for the 4th time tonight. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes this stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To throw, it's Jenkins. Nice grab. It's Carter.
The receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change.
Sacked on back-to-back plays.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker.
Here's the throw deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. Punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field the punt. And the return will be brought down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Pass rush swarming him again.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's drops. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. The short completion of the tight end. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Going to try to use his legs here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Here he goes. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. Running out of time in the pocket. And we're able to get him down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final at the half.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida International. Offside. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Lining up to try the extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Going to run it. It's Singleton. Run moves the ball to the 16. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw. It's Aller. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, this this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him.
He's sacked and brought down right at the 5-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. He's in the clear. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. The pocket breaking down. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Caught over the middle. It's Burke. Touchdown, Panthers. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex.
Swarm with the pass rush.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. They're staying in there. Gets hit again.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Nittany Lions will have to kick this away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Back to pass. It's Jenkins. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times. You should focus more on preserving the lead.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He's running out of time here. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Tough position, second and long from their own 12. And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of one. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. It's a sack. They got it back at the 4-yard line.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he's able to get the boot away. And here's the return now from midfield. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Jukes to get free. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. They tried the trickery there. It doesn't work. Stopped short of first-time yardage. And fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that. They begin with a quick throw to the left.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Trapped again in the pocket. That's another aggressive call with this defense bringing the blitz on third and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. When you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beaten man-to-man coverage. And a good job of timing it up perfectly to get that sack.
The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Here's the second down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down and 10. On the run, it's Lions. Minimal gain brought down short of the market. Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it here. And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Spins away from defenders. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. FIU. The back's got it. Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the third. And Kirk, it's FIU with the lead here. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Now they're running on the toss. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control. We can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Set up for the point after. Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for the score. Tackled short of the goal line to the gamble, going for 2. Does not work. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? He cannot escape. It's a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Tough position here, second and long from their 11. Looking for a down. It's Allen. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Florida International. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
They'll try to add the lead now to PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner will be brought down. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They'll run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. It's a safety. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Let's go.
The shotgun handoff here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game of playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Inside the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's finally tackled out the 2-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the coverage team able to bring it down. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback will throw this on at the RPO. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
That's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the 4th quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Ball handed off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Yeah, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They bring the punter onto the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First down. They're going to throw the football. He's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Breaks free. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. He's going to try to return the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Working clock with the ground game. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, FIU. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
The shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. looking for a late deep shot. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. That's caught. It's Hudson. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Bringing pressure. Swarm with the pass rush.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Choosing to return the punt. Oh, and he's got some space here. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Offense operating from the pistol. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delayed game offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Another delay of game penalty. What in the world is going on with this offense?
Delayed game offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Can you believe it? Another delay of game penalty on this drive. Wow.
Delayed game offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. That is another delay of game penalty on this drive. Have you ever seen this? What is going on?
Delayed game offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Another delay of game penalty. What in the world is going on with this offense?
Delayed game offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Leaning on the run game here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Dropping back. It's Jenkins. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Another FIU.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. First down, looking to throw the ball. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, Florida International.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Florida International.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. The returner is brought down. Start of the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running backs still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
He's looking deep down the middle. One last pass at St. Paul's incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.